Guys, welcome to the live session for today. So I thought I'll do it from my phone only, and it's 11 o'clock. And in today's session, I wanted to do a more structured session than what we've had last couple of days. And part of the, I mean, we had released a motivational video yesterday, in the evening actually today. And on that video, I talked about the need to battle your beliefs and make sure that when you're challenging yourself to do something bigger, the first battle and the most important battle is the battle of beliefs, and overcoming that battle is one of the first and the primary requirements that you need to overcome in case you are looking at becoming successful or creating an outcome of success in your life when you are trying to do something. So today I wanted to follow up in this session. I wanted to follow up with the second on the motivation series, and I'm not going to take questions today. So because this will be a short one, so I wanted to follow up on the motivation series by talking about something that I find one of the most important ingredients that, in my experience of talking to people, training people, in my experience of looking at successful outcomes, whether it's the CAT journey or analysis, because as I started training people, it was not very difficult for somebody like me to perceive the key differences in the run up for how what makes the difference between people who succeed and people who don't in life. And one of the things that I always understood, or something that I now value a lot, is the ability to be focused and consistently focused on a task. So one of the biggest problems in today's world, I mean, one of the principal reasons for not making it big in life, for not creating the outcomes you deserve with your talent, etc. It's not, I mean, today's world, it's not that you don't get to know what is missing, or you don't get to know what to do for something. So let's say I want to become a tennis player, I want to become a chess champion, I want to become a successful manager or a successful leader. There are hundreds of, I mean, what you need to do is very openly visible. वो ज़माना अब चला गया जहाँ पे तुमको समझ में नहीं आ गया, पता नहीं चलेगा क्या करना है. So there was a time 30 years ago, 50 years ago, your grandparents' time, your parents' time, when it would be difficult to find out what to do. You want to do something in life, it will be very difficult for you to find out what is the path to get there. But in today's world, with the amount of information available, and we are living in the information age, as you know, it's I mean, that reason for not succeeding, that मुझे पता नहीं चला क्या करना है, has gone. So then success or failure basically depends on, मुझे पता चल गया मुझे करना क्या है, but success or failure basically depends on, am I willing to do it for as long as it takes. So you will see that, as they say, behind that one goal that Messi hit, or two goals that Messi hit in the World Cup final, or behind that century that Virat Kohli makes. So when you have that single moment of success, behind that there are hundreds of hours of patience and hundreds of hours of perseverance. And unfortunately, that's something we are not willing to do normally in life. So while we are in a position, or we always kind of tell others what to do, हम लोग खुद उसको अपने लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करना चाहते हैं. सो आई नो आई वांट माई क्रिकेट स्टार, आई वांट माई पॉलिटिशियन, आई वांट माई ब्यूरोक्रेट टू बी कंसिस्टेंट विद हिज वर्क, but I don't want to be consistent myself. So that's this thing. And you know, another very, very famous quote is that success is a very boring thing, because you have to go ahead and do something day in, day out, day in, day out. I mean, see, when you start a journey, and when you ending the journey, there are always a lot of people to support you, to clap for you. But it's in the middle of the journey. It's during the the nuts and bolts of the journey where the motivation is actually required. And it's during that time that you actually need to, when nobody is looking, that's the time when you need to actually execute excellence. So whatever you're doing, whether you're going for a management course, you're going you're doing a graduation, whatever you're doing right now, you're trying to, you're an entrepreneur trying to go up in life. Whatever you're doing, my suggestion is that when you decide, when you find out कि अच्छा ये करना है मेरे को, ask yourself, how long do I need to do this for? How long have other people done this for to get success in a task like this? And if somebody says that, or if you find out, let's say, that 3 months are required, rest 3 months are required to achieve this task, or 6 months are required to achieve a task or an outcome, then you ask yourself, ki, am I ready to do 12 to 18 months? So multiply that timeline by 2 or 3. So multiply that timeline by 2 or 3, and then only if you are ready to do triple the length of work of what it requires you to do it, right? Whatever you want to do, a CA course, let's say it's about 10 months, 12 months of executing excellence. Ask yourself, are you ready to do 24 months? You want to go for CAT preparation, you need around 200 through 250 days of consistent performance. Ask yourself, are you willing to give 400, 500 days? So double the length and then give your consistency. And you will see that the need for luck in your journey will drastically reduce. Otherwise, what happens is if a task requires 100 days to perform, and you are doing 90 to 110 days for it, you need a lot of luck for things to fall exactly in place for you to get that outcome, which you will not get normally, because luck will not always favor you. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm sorry I'm not taking questions today, because I wanted this video to be a structured communication to you, and I will do the Ask Me Anything sessions, in which I'll only be led by your questions. But if it's only Ask Me anything every day, then I get a feeling that I'm not actually producing something of importance on my YouTube channel. So I've got a simple thumb rule that if I do something which is good, I'll get the outcomes I want. And one of the things that I have decided for myself is to now be consistent on this channel. And I've promised myself a consistency for a year on this. And hopefully, as we start doing that, we'll be able to achieve the numbers and the audience we think we deserve. So do like the video, do share the video, do talk about the fact that I'm live every day at 11. Do help us spread the message, so that we get a little bit help along the way from your presence. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow again at 11 o'clock, and I'll keep mixing this. Some days I'll teach you something, some days I'll come motivation, some days I'll do an Ask Me Anything session. So it'll be a mix of this, and I kind of commit to doing 4-5 days a week at least. Although the channel header says live every night, but 5 days a week का commitment तो मेरा है कि तुम लोग के साथ रहूँगा मैं. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm not taking your questions. I'll wind up now. Bye bye.